Good afternoon, my crafty friends. This is Debbie with DR Market, and I'm back today with the memory keeping journal, personal journal. So let's see, this is photos of my grown children and my grandchildren. They went to Hawaii at the first part of June. So I have the date somewhere. Actually, more in the middle of June. I take that back. I think it was like the 17th through the 23rd. And here I have the pieces of double-sided cardstock I'm going to be using. I guess we'll just start with this one. It doesn't really matter. And then I did find this in a magazine, though. It's like this film strip that I thought I might use. I don't know. It's kind of cool looking. I'll have to kind of see where that goes. Okay, so let's see here. This isn't all of them, and I'm just going to go ahead and start with this, and then I can go and print up the other ones. Oh, this one's so cute. That's the 4 eldest grandkids. And this is all of them. Here's, well, their families are mixed, actually. So, yeah, looks like they had a really good time. Oh, there they are. All 8 of them. So I think I'm going to start with this one just because they're just, too cute. My grandkids, I just think they're just adorable. Okay, I don't think I'm going to use that magazine on this one. I'll wait till I get into the inside here. So I do want to kind of put something on here, but now I don't know what. Let's see, we have some, oh yeah, we could just double it up, huh? That's kind of cool. Let's see what's on it. I think there's a darker print on the other side. Yeah, I kind of like that. Looks good. I think I'm going to make it straight, though. I'm going to use my paper trimmer. I don't cut straight. I cut those photos out, too, and I know they're not straight. What I'm going to do, though, is just kind of like line this up a little bit and then trim it. I don't think that's straight either. Just to get an idea of where that is straight. I don't think that side's straight either. That does not look very straight. Let's see if we can clean that up a little bit. I must have cut it by hand because that's not straight. Let's see, maybe the bees going the other way, going right side up. I mean, they could be flying down. They fly all around. So, yeah, I kind of like that. Just to give, you just want to give the photo just a little extra instead of just gluing it right there on the paper. It's my opinion anyway. I think we're going to do rounded corners just because it just looks better. So do you guys do memory keeping with your photos, or just curious if anybody else does this? There we go. We'll get some paper over here, so try to not get glue all over the place. This should work. Just it's going paper to paper. If it decides to pop up a little bit, I can always go back in with some more glue. That's my philosophy anyway. I always manage to get glue on the photo. So maybe we'll kind of go up with it just a little bit. And I just have a tissue over here. Maybe we can kind of rub that off. I do have that eraser somewhere. It's like an eraser that takes glue off. But I think the glue has to be dry before you use it. I know it's around here somewhere. Yeah, I think I like that better. Kind of just not so straight. Now I was thinking maybe, we have these little squares here. They're a little bit straighter. Well, I'm not sure why they're cut like that. Huh. I do not know. Let's see. I'm just thinking maybe just to have a little different kind of border going on. So bear with me here as I try to figure out where to put these. And I was like, do I want the squares or do I want the negative space? Maybe do the negative space on a different page. Could always do that. What I was just thinking, like, flip these over. They are kind of dark though. They don't really, I don't know if they really give it a look. Oh, I need to decide. You know what? This is the side. It's going to be punched out. So you just go in with the, I think it's, just go in here with the pencil. I don't know if I'm going to remember or not. Maybe I should put tape or something. You know what? I could put washi tape on it. At least that way, washi tape's a lot easier to come off. Oh, and it's split. I only need just a tiny bit. It doesn't even have to be that big. Just something on there to say, this is the side. Okay, I think what I'll do, I don't have any ephemera from their trip, so I need to ask them if they have something like that. Oh, you know what I did have though? I had this little Hawaii book. I gotta go find it. It had like Hawaiian words that translated, to English or the other way. I can't remember. I guess it's Polynesian is the language, right? Some glue on here. Then we'll just, I mean, I could always go back and add more just when I find stuff. Let's see, we can go down with this just a little bit. I think it looks a little bit better when it's not completely in the center. Okay, now when I find that book, so it's just a little pocket book that I picked up at the thrift store. I'm trying to think about where did I put that at? I have this bookshelf behind me, but I'm not seeing it there. I don't know where it went. Okay, well, we're not going to look for it today. Oh, that's really, okay, so that's just going to be like that then. It's a little off, but that's okay. Okay, so now do we want to put these on? Maybe just one? We'll just put one on. Just kind of like to layer the papers up just a little bit, just to give it a little bit extra. Maybe like that. I would do it over here. I don't like it's hanging, maybe. Sure, why not? if you guys have some better ideas for me, that would be helpful. I'm just like, I just all of a sudden remembered that little pocketbook that I had. It's kind of frustrating, you know, you forget stuff. And then this date. I'm just gonna have to put like a through date. I'm not sure what day all of these are. So these are some gold foil birds on here. It's kind of cool. I wonder if I just put like, I can just put this on here and then put some photos on here. Okay, this is going to be this side now. Because I want to remember where that's going. Well, that looks kind of cool, right? I like that. I'm going to pull that up a little bit. Just because this picture too is so different. We want to add another photo, and then we can add, yeah, I like that. Just gonna leave it. I like it. Oh, wow. Before we glue the photo, glue this piece. And I just created, you know, you guys just created out of punches, so I'm using the negative piece of it. It's kind of fun thing to do when you don't know what else to do. Okay, this was up here, I believe. Get that up there. Like I said, just something, you know, different to put on here. Oh no, let's go this way because that is going to be, this is the punch side. I mean, it's okay to put stuff on that side, just don't want to get it too close to the edge. Is why I am putting that tape down. I think the other one, I think the first journal I did, I think I kind of messed that up. Okay, this really doesn't even have a wrong or right way to go. I'll just go this way. I'll do it about there. I didn't cut that photo very well, did I? There we go. Once it, I like this glue because once it grabs, then you can really rub it down. I can go back in with some more embellishment, but I'd really like to find that little book maybe and get some, maybe use it. I can use use it as a label. It's light enough. The pages are kind of light, so that's what I'm thinking that, okay, that's going to be over too far that way. Let's go this way. Lucky little kids went to Hawaii already. I don't think I've never been to Hawaii. So have you been to Hawaii? Okay, there's that. Double-sided page is done. Let's see here. Now we have the dark one. Oh, let's go ahead and use the light one. Now, how is that gonna? Oh yeah, it'll be like that. Okay. Let's see. We got some more crazy photos in here. If we can, like I said, this one can go, these can go different ways. They just, you know, held the camera down below and then they have the flag flying above their head. I'm pretty sure they were at Pearl Harbor on this one, not 100%, but I know they did go to Pearl Harbor. Okay, so let's get a little piece of tape over here. I know it's gonna go there. Let's see here. I have some more of the scrap paper over here too that I've been using, so it's all from the same packet. So it's gonna go. Well, that's kind of interesting, huh? It looks a little tribal there. I don't know what that looks like. Oh, that's just one of those black stripes. That was funny. And this is that darker. I kind of like this one. Oh, this one's cool too. A little gold on there, maybe. You know what? I think I'll cut it with the pinking shears. I'm not going to cut all of those little scallops there, so we're just going to make our own. It's just, you know, it turns into a cool looking piece of trim. Okay, this is not straight. Straighten that up a little bit. Yeah, and this mat is, it's, what is it called? Like it mends itself. That's why I don't have a problem, you know, going ahead and doing that. Let's see, well, I want to chop them off, but I do want this going different directions. Oh, that's the folded side, like this, you know what I mean? Just trying to, a little bit of, you know, something on there. Without, you know, I don't really want to take away from the photos. So that's probably why I'm not putting a lot of embellishment on here. I mean, I can always go back with stickers and things like that. Maybe find some, you know, relatable stickers. But I do like that, covering that up. I don't know, just add something to it, maybe. Maybe I'll put this piece underneath, kind of like this way. Yeah, I like that. I do like the contrast, though. It looks good, I think. The different papers, even though they don't look like they go together. I think this pack goes together. I could be wrong. Okay, that tape's in my way. Let's see, I'm going to leave it. That is about the width, I think, of those cinch holes that I need. So I don't even know if I'm saying that right. Are they called cinch holes? So get that there again so I know. And we'll go ahead and get this on. And we'll cut off the excess. Out there. I'll just cut that off. a little bit of glue there. I mean, it's no big deal. It's just that the paper sometimes stick to my scissors. Okay, I don't know. Maybe we'll use this, huh? Which one did I decide to? Oh yeah, this one here. Decided to go this way or this way. Yeah, I think I'll do it like that. Just have that little square down there, just to kind of tie it all together. I always do that too, you guys. You'd notice I go in and switch glues. Oh, glue stick. Oh, really no rhyme or reason. See, I don't know which way I wanted this to go. Do I want it touching, or maybe I do want it touching. I don't know. I'm just going to add this just because it's there. Then I'll go back in with some labels to finish it up. Oops, almost dropped that. Turn this the other way just to give it a little bit more interest. There we go. And there's that page. Okay, this one's like actually there, so that's okay. Okay, so now we have this is the whole group in this one. Like I said, I need to get some more photos out. Well, maybe we'll just do it on this side, and then we can put, then I can put labels. That's pretty dark. Oh, these are dark pieces, huh? Okay, let's see what else we have. Oh yeah, we have the little bumblebees still. Yeah, I'm just over here. I like the bumblebees. I think I'll do the bumblebees. Pull some other stuff out, but I really like the bumblebees. In fact, you know what? I think I'll go ahead and tear this. Get that torn edge on there. Remember, that's the side. That's where that's going. Maybe we'll do something like that. Oh, we got to be careful over here, though. I'll go ahead and get that on there. And we'll tear a little bit more. I don't mind the torn edge. I think it gives it a little bit more character. I just got to be careful with this one photo over here because there's just not a lot of room on it. Maybe we'll have the bees going down. See, it just gives it, I just like that torn edge. A little bit more character there. I have to be careful with this one. I'll have to kind of, I think I'm going to go on top with this one, definitely. Just because there's not a lot of space there because the people are so close to the edge. Okay, let's see what happened here. The glue sometimes just gets clogged up. It just dries too fast. Oh, there we go. Yeah, and if I mess up these photos too, if I don't like them, super easy to go and print some more. I have my little personal printer. That's kind of hard to actually eyeball because those lines aren't straight on there. Go. Trying not to smear it on the photo. But I probably did. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna just do it on this side. I do like that. Maybe we'll make it just a little bit thinner. Better get this photo down. My daughter-in-law and my granddaughter. Okay, I'm gonna get a clean tissue. I'm grabbing tissues because I did not bring. Yeah, that photo just moved. I didn't bring my rag over here. I'm trying not to. This one had this white border on it because I resized it, and I go, oh, I kind of like that. So I kind of did just some other photos I have too. This gives it another little look to it. Kind of like that, those Polaroids. That's what it reminds me of. And it has that white border on it. I could have probably turned this around the other way to get more contrast. But that's okay. I think we'll have these bees go up right side. I just want that on there, that other photo, just a small amount. I'm not cutting anybody parts off of the group photo. Yes, and I'm very lucky and blessed to have a wonderful family. They all live in town, the same town I do, so I think that's just a double blessing. I know not everybody has that. Should I put more on there or just leave it? No, you know what? I need the room for dates and labeling, saying what it is. Okay, you guys, there we go. I don't think that took too long. Where's the time? Oh, 28 minutes. Not bad at all. Okay, and I got 4 pages done. So thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate it, you guys. And again, you guys, any comments, suggestions, I am open for them. So until next time, happy crafting. Have a great day. Bye-bye.